Hello, my loves, and welcome to my channel. This is Divinely Guided Tarot, and today we're doing a reading, a pick a card on what people find irresistible about you. And we have three piles. We have Aries, Jupiter, and Leo. So go ahead and close your eyes and pick a pile that you feel most called to. And I do personal readings, and I am having a sale until the end of the year, so definitely check it out if you're interested. But let's get right into the reading. So for pile number 1, we have Aries. So right away, I'm getting that people find you irresistible because you have a lot of passion about you. You have a lot of intensity about you that people really love. And I'm getting that you're really good at your craft, and you may have a lot of businesses and people really like that about you. They want to know how you're so successful and how you have this so much energy to be so passionate. And I'm getting that you have a lot of career success as well, and this really makes people interested in you, both men and women. And when they're in your energy, I feel like they just want to ask you a lot of questions. They want to know more about you and how you built this empire that you've built. And I'm really getting that this passion, it seeps further into your other areas of your life, such as your relationships. You may be a very fierce and loyal friend, is what I'm getting. And then we also have Gemini reversed. So I am getting that you may be more of an introverted person, and I'm getting that you don't reveal all your cards, and you keep what is important to you and what you're trying to manifest to yourself, and you really hold this energy very sacred to you. You really protect those and the creations that you are creating, and you don't let anyone in. Like, you don't just let anyone in. You have a vetting process of some sort, and this makes you very mysterious, and people find that you don't share too much, and because you don't share too much, they really want to know more about you, especially with the passion, because they do see that you're embodying a lot of passion and a lot of success, but you also keep your thoughts and your creations to yourself, unless it's benefiting you in somehow, unless it's really being called for you to share at that moment. But for the most part, I'm getting that you're not a chatterbox, is what I'm saying. Like, I think you are very wise with your words, and you're very selective with how you speak and who you're speaking to. And this makes you very mysterious, because I also think it gives an air of confidence about you. I think that confidence is quiet, and quiet is confidence in certain scenarios, and you really embody this. You embody this inner confidence that doesn't need to be screaming and shouting, and people really find that irresistible, and it makes them more curious about you, is what I'm really hearing. And then we also have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So I am getting that you take really good care of your body, and you nourish your body with the foods you eat, the way you move throughout life. I'm getting that you have this really healthy glow to you. You may drink a lot of water. You may look really hydrated. I'm getting that you are a very healthy, beautiful person, pile number 1. And then we also have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that for you, pile number 1. You could have incarnated here as a human being in the past, and you may have some past wisdom or some karma that that wants to be acted out, and but it's going to be acted out better this time. You're on a different path, is what I'm really hearing in this lifetime. And people find that your depth and the experiences that you've gone through, both in this lifetime and past, they they want to know more about it and they find it really, really irresistible. I'm getting for you that you have a very interesting past. For some reason, the past keeps showing up for this reading, and I'm getting that something about your past maybe is very different than the way you're living now, and people see that, and people from your past may not even recognize you. They're like, pile number one, oh my gosh, she's changed completely. Like maybe you don't even look the same, is what I'm hearing. Like maybe you had a total glow up, or just like a total change in how you radiate and how you glow and how you dress yourself physically, how your body looks physically and also mentally and spiritually. I'm getting that you have had a lot of change that has occurred that was triggered by some past events. And then we also have this beautiful card called Soul Gifts Training. It's time to step up. So yes, I'm definitely getting that you are a very wise person. I think people really like being in your energy because you are so wise and you do have a lot of gifts to share. And I'm getting that it manifests a lot in the passion that you bring to life. And people find it really irresistible that you're just so passionate. It's almost like a contagious energy for you, pile number one. I really am getting that people love being in your energy, but again, with this Gemini reverse, I am getting that you're a little more selective with the people you spend your time with, as it should be, but that only serves to make you more irresistible and more interesting, and people just want to know more, right? You're not just giving your goods out here for free. I'm getting that you really are selective with who you spend your time with, and I'm getting a lot of confidence from this pile. And then we also have the universe. So I am getting that you've had huge transformational shifts this past year. And I'm getting for you that you're definitely at the end of a cycle and you're definitely closing something out, is what I'm hearing. You may be coming to the culmination of your hard work, and a huge success is about to be birthed, is what I'm hearing with the universe card. I'm getting that you've sown a lot of seeds and now it's time to reap the benefits, especially with the Aries and this whole energy of you being really successful in your craft, in your career. I am getting that something is going to be birthed soon, and people recognize that. They recognize that you're very powerful and they find it irresistible. Like maybe you don't go around sharing these ideas of polarity, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, etc. You just embody it. And people can tell when you're embodying it and they love it. They love it, pile number one. I'm really getting that you really teach others through being yourself. You don't have to say words. You show people, is what I'm hearing. A way of being that is not conveyed with words, through your loving actions, through your passion, is what I'm hearing. And then you also have the Warrior of Swords. Okay, like I am getting for you that in the past, maybe you definitely have had a lot of challenges that you've had to go through and overcome. And I'm getting that you have definitely overcome a lot of it, and maybe you have some lingering triggers or trauma that still need to be healed, but I'm getting that you're working through it. And you have a lot of bravery in you. You have a lot of motivation to be the best version of yourself that you can be. And you seek the help from others that they really need and that you really need. And you really, really take care of yourself. And because you take care of yourself, pile number one, people just find it irresistible, right? Like no one... the energy of people who don't take care of themselves is very draining to be around. And for you, I'm getting that because you nourish yourself, you're almost nourishing others. Like, have you ever been around a person who just doesn't care for themselves and it just feels like they're like taking your energy almost, because it's like they're like trying to get your nourishment for themselves because they haven't done their inner work, and nothing you will say can force them to take care of themselves. It's really their own journey that they're going through. And for you, I'm definitely not getting that. I'm definitely getting that you have a lot of motivation, pile number 1. And you really, if you feel like you are not okay, you have the courage and the wisdom to ask for help. And that is really, really, that is huge. That is like portal shifting. Asking for help is stepping through a portal. It is calling upon other people's consciousness and other people's energy to really expand your own mind and expand your own consciousness and spirit and journey. So I'm getting for you, people really find you irresistible because you are so passionate, and also you don't scream your passion, you embody your passion, and you really nourish your soul. You know what is good for you and what is going to nourish your soul, and people really find that irresistible. So that is all I have for you, pile number 1. Please subscribe if you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, pile number 2, we have Jupiter. So right away, Jupiter is a planet of growth and expansion. And for you, I'm definitely getting that people find you irresistible because you're always changing. Like for example, I'm seeing that you're someone who goes through phases, and you're not the type to just wear the same makeup every single day. I'm getting that you vary it. You play with different styles. Like maybe you dye your hair, or you really express yourself through your physical appearance is what is coming through. And people find that irresistible because they're always like, what is pile 2 going to do next? What is she gonna look like? What is she gonna wear? What is she gonna be like? How is she gonna act? Like, how is she gonna respond to this? Like, people just find you so fun, and they find when they're around you, something about your energy is gravitational, especially because Jupiter is so large. I am getting that you have a very strong pull, gravitational pull that just magnetizes the people that you're near, because you have a really strong energetic force around you. I'm not entirely sure what this force is, like what about your energy is. So let's see if the other cards clarify. Oh, okay, so you have Chiron, but it's reversed. Hurt and heal. So yeah, I'm definitely getting for you that you have probably gone through a journey of healing from any prior traumas, especially with Chiron, but it's reversed. So I am seeing that you have really stepped over a hurdle in your life, and you've really worked through and healed from a lot of the trauma and triggers of your past. And people, like I was saying in pile number 1, people loved a healed, healthy soul. It is very magnetized to be around, because when you are healthy and when you are nourishing your soul, it really allows other people to also get in that same juicy, healthy energy. And that is life-giving for other people, pile number 2. Like, that energy is so powerful and so magnetic. I don't think it's talked enough, but the energy of health is so powerful. It's such a strong and empowering energy. So I'm definitely getting that for you, because you have healed from some of this trauma. It really makes you very irresistible. People want to know more about you. And then you also have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So yeah, especially this card in conjunction with Jupiter makes me think that you have a very, I don't want to say big personality, but you have a very memorable personality. You have a personality that people will remember for like years and years, and they'll look back and be like, yeah, pile number 2 was da 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 da, like she was so bubbly, she was so energetic, or she was so confident. Whatever it is, it's not necessarily the type of energy, but it's like the memorability of that energy is what I'm getting for you, pile number 2. Like maybe you're more reserved, or you could be very extroverted. It doesn't matter. The point is that I'm really seeing that people find you irresistible because you have this very magnetic energy and this magnetic way about you that people can't quite place. You also have the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Wow. This is really beautiful. So I am getting that you may help other people go through their own inner journeys, and they find that very healing, and they want to be in your energy because you do have this very soft and tender motherly way about you that's very nurturing to the soul and very healing. So maybe you could be someone who likes to babysit, or you love puppies or children, or maybe you're a nurse, or I'm seeing something to do with nourishing people's inner child. Like maybe you could even be a therapist or a life coach. I'm really getting that when people see you, they feel safe to open up. And that really makes you irresistible. Like if someone's sad and they're having a bad day, I'm getting that they may call you because you have this really nourishing energy, and that really makes you irresistible. Like I'm getting that for both men and women, they feel safe opening up to you, and they feel safe indulging their secrets, their vulnerable sides to you, pile number 2. And then we also have you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, and community. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that you are very involved in your own community, and you're very, I'm getting this as a more extroverted people type of pile. Like I'm getting that you find a lot of connection in others, and I'm also getting that people find you irresistible because they know that you'll be there for them, is what I'm hearing. They know that on a soul level, you have really accepted the truth that we are all one, and you're the type of person who doesn't like to see people in pain. And so I'm getting for you that you may have this really healing energy about you that people find really, really magnetic and irresistible. Okay, so you also have justice. So I am getting that you are able to see both sides with the justice card. I'm getting that you may be a Libra. I'm getting for you that you may have a tough time taking sides. So for example, if 2 of your friends are having an argument, you may be the type to see both sides, and you may bridge that. You may be a force that helps bridge that communication, is what I'm hearing, because you can reason out and you can see both angles or multiple angles, is what I'm really hearing. And people love that about you. Like they really like going to you for advice, is what I'm hearing. Like I'm getting that when, like, if people aren't fighting, they actually want to come to you because they're like, oh my gosh, pile number 2, she's gonna know what to say. She's gonna know like how she's gonna help advise me how to handle it. So I'm definitely getting you have this very calming, you have this very rational, calming way about you that puts people in another perspective. And then you also have the Nymph of Pentacles reversed. So I am getting that even though you may be you may be able to take two sides, and you may be able to understand multiple viewpoints. I'm also getting that you do have an opinion, especially with the Nymph of Pentacles reverse. I am getting that you have, because even though you're able to see two sides, it doesn't mean you don't have an opinion, right? You're not just like this yes man who's gonna say yes to every you're not a people pleaser. You're not gonna like play two sides of the coin, like, right? You're not gonna well, I'm trying to think of the word where it's like you spy for the other government because you turned on them. You're not that. Basically, I'm saying that you have an opinion and you have a consciousness of what your opinion is on the situation and how your experiences have formed your opinion. I'm getting you're very meta. Like, you're definitely someone who is very logical and thinks a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely getting people find that irresistible because you're able to see multiple angles, but you also have an opinion, and you're also able to really use those two sides to create a third side, like your own side is what I'm hearing. Like, you're able to almost create something new from those opinions. Yeah, this is totally really interesting, pile number 2. Let me know if you resonated with it. I feel like it's really unique. But yeah, no, I definitely think you're very, very irresistible. You're definitely a very wise person, and people really find you nourishing, and they find all your inner work it really shows, is what I'm really seeing. Like, people really can see that you're really healthy, and you have a lot of amazing ideas, pile number 2. So please subscribe if you like this video, and leave a comment if it resonated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 3, my Leo pile. I definitely feel like I have a soul connection with the Leos. I'm not a Leo myself, but I do. It's just something that always pops up when I do other pick-a-cards from other channels. I also get so much Leo, but I don't have any in my chart. So maybe this is something that I need to learn from, like this sign. So we have self-confident, loyal, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. So right away, people find you irresistible. This is definitely my star pile. I'm not even gonna, like, you have Leo. Okay, you're definitely the star of this show. I'm getting that people, maybe from a young age, you've always been like an attention getter. Like, people turn their heads to see what pile 3 is doing, because you just have this energy that screams like, yes, I am who I am, and I'm proud, and I'm just gonna live how I want to live. And yeah, you say what you want to say, but I'm gonna be me. And people really find that energy addicting. And I'm getting for you, like, you could be in the spotlight. Maybe you have a lot of suitors, or you're very, like, you may be the leader of your friend group, or you may even go like your own way. For example, like, maybe you don't necessarily have a close friend group. Maybe you have a lot of different friends, like a different variety of friends from different friend groups, and so you have a lot of mixture. But what I'm seeing is that you blend well with a lot of people. Like, you could be friends with the quiet girl at school who wears glasses and has her nose in a book type of archetype. But you could also just as easily be friends with the extroverted cheerleader, or like the band camp people. Like, you definitely get along with a lot of people, and people find that really interesting and irresistible about you. You also have the moon reversed. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. So with the moon reversed, I am getting that you don't like to dwell on things too long. Like, I'm getting that you're a fast mover. Like, for you don't like to be you don't like to dwell in emotions that aren't serving you. Let me put it that way. Like if something bad happens in your life, I'm getting that you're really quick to move on and you're really quick to process that and get through it really fast. And people find that interesting, like, and irresistible. You're not the type of person to hold grudges. You move on really quickly. Like you're like a dog who accidentally gets like knocked on the head and starts shaking. He literally shakes it off when he hurts himself, because I'm getting that like the type of energy that you have. Like you're very quick to move on. You're not like the Cancers over here who are just very much in their feels and could cry like every day if they wanted and release. Like you're very like of this world. You're very present, and you like to move through things quickly. You also have baby steps reversed, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay, so especially with the moon and baby steps reversed, and this intuition card reversed, I am getting that you can be a little headstrong and you can make decisions on the fly, and that works for you. And people find that irresistible because they're like, wow, everything just works out for her. It's like she's not even thinking. You may be one of those people who just like manifests on demand and doesn't even realize that you even wanted it, right? Like you could be one of those people who's always been really lucky, and people are like, wow, she's so lucky. She just gets everything what she wants. She doesn't have to do all these crazy manifesting rituals. She just gets it. And that's what I'm getting for this pile. Ooh, this is beautiful. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Yeah, my pile number 3, you definitely have a very irresistible energy about you. You almost have this, especially with Venus and Aphrodite, you have a very sensual side to you, and people really love that. People love this watery, of this earth type of energy from you. Like you're very grounded. Like when people are in your presence, they feel in their bodies. They feel like they are at home with you. They feel grounded in the present moment. And that really makes you irresistible, because not everyone has that type of weight and not everyone has that type of energy where people want to listen to them for forever. But with you, I'm getting you really have a strong magnetic pull. You also have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls, call in support. So I am getting for you that one of the things that, because you have such a strong network of friends and family that you can call upon, that you feel very safe and supported to live your best life. I'm getting that a lot of the people in your life have really helped you, have really nourished your soul, so you are able to be this confident, self-assured being is what I'm hearing. Like I'm getting that you have been really, really supported in this lifetime, and people really, they love that about you. You might represent some sort of ideal for them in being this very confident, very embodied type of person. And we also have Spirit of the Swords. So I am getting that you do have a side to you that is a little softer as well. Like I am getting that you're not always super like confident all the time. Like I'm getting that this only makes you more relatable though. Like I'm getting that maybe 90% of the time you're extremely confident, but in those 10% where you're not, it shows a lot of humanity about you, and that makes you even more resistible. The fact that you're not perfect, and people may glorify you and put you on a pedestal, but when they see that you're not perfect, they just fall even more in love with you. They're like, wow, this woman, this man, wow. Like, yeah, I'm getting that for you. Even though you have a lot of confidence, you're also a human being. You're real. You're of this world, especially with the Venus energy. Like I'm getting that people love this beautiful mix of confidence contrasted with the vulnerability as well. And it takes confidence to be vulnerable as well. So I guess it's kind of like a paradox, if you will, that you can be vulnerable, but that is also a sign of confidence. So, take what resonates. And then we also have meditation. So I am getting that you do have this sweet inner world to you, and you definitely are very self-reflective and you think a lot. And I think that surprises a lot of people. I don't think when people meet you at first, they see you as this deep soul with deep thoughts. But it's quite the opposite. Like, you're very, very self-reflective and you're very self-aware. This is probably the most self-aware pile that I've picked today or that I've read today. I'm getting that you definitely self-reflect. You definitely need time to yourself. Maybe it's not, maybe you're very much into your relationships, but for you, you also know that this alone time is really needed. Like, maybe for you, you always valued being around people, but more lately, I'm getting that you have been spending more time going inwards and more time self-reflecting, and that has only made you more mysterious. So that is all I have for you, pile number 3. Please subscribe if you resonated with this reading and like this video. I do personal readings if you're interested. The link's down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.